Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. This is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you. This is a safe space where you are always very welcome. And before I start with the reading, I just wanted to mention that if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services like tarot readings, rituals to manifest different areas of your life, or any intention items, everything's listed down below and in the description box. And it's on shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's thousands of 5-star reviews, so do check them out if you're interested. Everything, review section wise is at the bottom of the website and it's all there. Okay, it's all literally there. So let's begin with your reading and see what is coming through. Okay, I'm also going to use some clarifying cards for this reading, so let's do that. Wow, how interesting, huh? The 10 of Swords. Okay, let's go with the clarifying cards. I'm just going to shuffle these and then place one down on each one. And then I'll show you the cards as I go along, of course. Because, I'm sure you want to see them. Okay. Oh, double cards. Hello. I'll tell you what, sometimes this is amazing. The cards really don't lie, okay? We'll get on to what's happened on that side soon because, whoa. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups here. There is a person here very, very heavily on your mind. Now, this person has been very hot and cold, or is currently being very hot and cold, because we have this energy that's quite active in terms of you thinking a lot about them, but then also thinking at the same time, like, is it worth it? This person creates emotional struggle in your mind. Sometimes you don't know where you stand with this person, whether they care enough, whether things are going to really go the distance, and you really just get very confused by this person's actions and behavior, and it's just confusing. One second it's like there and the next second it's like not, and it's just really, really overworking your mind and your energy a lot. You really like this person and you feel like they have some really great qualities and traits, but at the same time you feel like emotionally they're not quite there. They don't give you that validation that you need. And it's not that you want or seek emotional validation all the time. You just want to know where you stand with this person so that you know what to do with your life, right? That's literally what you're searching and seeking in this entire situation. And it's really hard for you to find, because you literally sometimes think to yourself, like, where do I stand? Like, what's happening? What's going on here? It's really overwhelming for you at times, and that's what I see here. Okay, so that's what we've got with the 7 of Cups and also the 8 of Cups, just like not always knowing, and it just feels like not great for you from time to time. So yeah, that's what we have. So this person goes MIA, and in many ways they are just always showing that they're very busy and focused on work. And then the moon here, they go into hiding. They don't really say much. They don't really do much. So it gets very, very confusing for you and very frustrating, because you don't always know where you stand. You feel like they're always busy, out and about doing this and that, but they don't have enough time for you. And so you liking this person, interestingly enough, gives them more energy. Okay, literally by you liking this person, they have more energy. Okay, they literally feel like, wow, I can do this now, I can do that now. It gives them an ego boost and something that they haven't had before. But unfortunately, with that ego boost, they start to become a little bit cocky and they start to ignore you. And that's something that is really frustrating for you, because you're thinking to yourself, like, I think they like me, which they do with the 10 of Cups. But then they start to become very like, oh, I have interest. And then they feel so energetic that they're much more focused on hobbies and work and other areas of their life and friends and, doing all these kinds of things, that they almost forget that they have a priority, which is to also somewhat prioritize you. You know what I mean? So it gives them this sort of ego, interestingly enough. And we see that here also with the Page of Wands. They get this ego, they get this confidence that they've never really had before by being liked by you, that they start to focus on multiple areas of their life, and so they're spreading themselves thin over so many different things rather than focusing on the few things that they should be giving majority of their time to. But instead they're spreading themselves thin over lots and lots of different things, and they're not really giving you any time or energy at all. But it's because they've gained so much energy by you liking them that they feel like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, but then they forget about you and prioritizing you. And that's what's basically happened here, is that slowly over the course of time, they've been spreading themselves over so many different like hobbies and goals and friends and work and this and that, that they've slowly stopped prioritizing you so much. And they've still got your energy, because actually as time goes by, your energy has been more attached to them. You've been thinking about them more, you've been wanting them more, you've been wondering about them more, you're giving so much more of your energy to them. And then we've got here Temperance as well, okay? So Temperance is quite significant, because you're kind of thinking to yourself as well, like, is this really even worth it anymore? You know, I'm giving all my time and energy to this person. I really care about them, but they give me nothing in return. And on the other hand, you see this person like literally just going out there and just living their best life. And you're just thinking to yourself, like, where do I even stand? What's going on? Do they even like me? Do they even care? What's happening here? And it just really frustrates you, and it really upsets you, and it really confuses you, and you don't know what the heck is actually going on. And you know, and I feel like as time goes by, you're slowly just thinking to yourself, like, I have had enough, you know, because you've actually got a repeat here. You've got 2 kings, right? You've got a king it looks like it's the same size, but it's not. There you go. It literally, when I go like this, it literally looks like both the cards are the exact same size, but they're actually not. So you've got a king as a main card, you know, with the sun, and then you've got a little clarifying card with Temperance. And so it just goes to show here as well that as time goes by, you're seeing this person as like someone who's just quite happy doing whatever they want. And it's almost like sometimes you feel like you're literally an inconvenience to them as well, and you just want to at times just let them be, you know. And I see that here. And so what's happening now is that you're getting sick and tired of this person. Like, you literally are thinking to yourself, like, no, I'm not going to get controlled like this. My emotions sometimes depend on what they are and on not doing towards me. I feel like they're not doing enough. I don't know, you know, what I'm even doing anymore in this situation. You're just starting to dislike them. You're literally starting to dislike this person. And honestly, I don't really blame you. I mean, I'll show you what's going to happen as well. We'll do a spread on that. But you're starting to really dislike this person that you've done so much for. And they're pretending like you don't even exist. You're not even a priority. They can't even give you the same kind of reciprocated energy as what you would give to them. And it hurts you. And of course it would hurt you, right? Of course it would. Especially with the devil here as well. You just feel like the situation is awful. And you feel very like... you just feel like you're so attached that you're like trapped in a situation. You don't know how to get out of it. But one thing I will say is that actually you can obviously get out of it if you wanted to. It's called, you know, a form of healing, really. And healing is hard. Like, it's, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, all you have to do is heal. Healing is difficult. It's not easy at all. Healing, it takes time. You know, it's not something you just turn a switch on for. It takes a lot of acceptance, which is part of healing as well. And, you know, it can be like 3 days are great, and then another 4 days are like really awful. You don't feel great. And then another day is good. And then another 2 days don't feel so great. And then 6 days you feel really okay, and then another day you feel like, oh, I can't do this, and eventually you will get to a breakthrough. If you find it really hard to heal, I have lots of healing rituals on my website as well if you are interested. So those can really help you as well to shift more of that energy towards yourself, because what's really interesting, okay, is that you not liking them, you know how they had this huge ego of you liking them, and they started to like feel really energized. You not liking them, and I'm not saying you should not like them, but because of how they've treated you, you'll get to a point where you just think to yourself, I don't know if I like this person anymore, because it's normal, you know, in that sense. But you not liking them is actually going to cause an ego death in their energy. They will then not have access to your energy anymore. The reason why they still have all this energy is because you still are feeding your energy to this person. So in order to stop feeding your energy to a person, there's things you can do, like a cord cutting, which is also something that I offer. You can also shift more of that energy towards yourself by focusing more on your goals, your dreams, your hobbies, the things that you love, and not giving them as much time of day, okay? And also by meditating, you know, because meditation brings that energy towards yourself. You're focusing on your breath in your body, not constantly like them, right? It's all about you. So meditation can be amazing as well. Meditation's free, so we should all be meditating, of which obviously I do, but so the thing here is that you not liking them causes major ego death. Now let's see what's going to happen. I'm just gonna put this into a pile here because we've used these cards and used the deck. yeah, so major change happens. Got the Wheel of Fortune, literally a 180 happens, where they start to then feel like they don't have access to your energy anymore. So the more you heal, the more you accept yourself, you love yourself, you're not giving them as much of your energy anymore, the more they start to lose your energy, and it causes an ego death. Oh, yeah. And they start to realize what you've always meant to them. The thing here, okay, is that you might think to yourself, yeah, but then Moonlight, I'm going to get attached to them again, and then what? The same thing's going to happen. The cycle doesn't have to repeat. And the reason for that is because if you only give them as much as they give you without over giving your energy, effort, time, letting them come to you, okay? Things like that, they will reciprocate your energy. You started to like them to a point where you were giving so much more of your energy, okay? Like you were literally just feeding them energy, okay? So they didn't really... It was not so equal, I would say. But if you allow them to come towards you and you then reciprocate a little bit and then they put in a little bit and you put in enough to match that energy, then it won't create this cycle again. But also, the reason why that cycle won't repeat again is because they will have learnt their lesson. Okay, they will learn their lesson that you're not going to sit there and wait for them. And also, spiritually, they will feel it as well. Like something in your energy has changed. You're not, what if you move on? What if you do this? Like, you don't even have to say anything. They'll literally just feel it and think to themselves, something in your energy has changed. Like, what do I need to do now? You know, is what they will literally think to themselves. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they will literally think, like, I can't lose someone as kind, caring, sincere, and stable like you, who is so, so loving. I can't do that. And then the Page of Swords allows them to take action towards you. All right, so they will literally be confronted by their ego and be forced to let go of what they were dealing with before was, you know, this like sense of like, oh, doing this, and this. There'll be so much more understanding, so much more caring, so much more like, okay, I know what I need to do now in my life and let me do it, you know. So that is literally what we do have here. So this is your reading. Okay, so yeah, well, I'm sure you know what's best for you to do, and honestly, like, looking after yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself is honestly one of the best things that you should be doing for yourself. Let me know what you do for yourself today in the comment section. Try to do something nice. You don't need to, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Even if you meditate, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, rituals. And I have TikTok and Instagram as well. I post short readings on there every day. If you want to follow me on there, it's moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon.